trustworthy anymore. Time for the next message. Straight to hell. Dear Diary, this nightmare has gone on for too long. I think I'm starting to forget what life used to be like. I have a new theory. Father was wrong about the cryostasis keeping me alive until I could be cured. I think it didn't work at all. I think I just died and went straight to hell. I decided I'm going to write down all the things I used to be able to do just so I can remember. I used to be able to read books. I used to be able to have friends. I used to be able to go to school. I used to be able to leave the home and go visit the plaza, or anywhere else on the ship. I think I used to be able to be in any part of the house I wanted, and talk to visitors as much as I'd like. I have memories of always spending time with my father and mother and brother in the living room. I know my real father thought being respectful was important too, but I don't know. I'm so confused now. I thought he always taught me to be strong and speak up for myself. Did he really say that? Am I being sarcastic? Of course. But the scary thing is, sometimes I really do forget. Sometimes I think if I was obedient to what sister-in-law tells me to do, it would make things easier. Maybe I should just give in and be passive just sometimes. I'm scared though. What if I end up really believing that? Let's read it. No, I didn't want the previous page. Say, before we keep going, can I just interrupt you for a couple minutes? I don't think I like this. But, okay. Thanks, it's just, well, you're finding out so much about the Moganghua, but I know absolutely nothing about where you're from. It's not just that there's nobody to talk to for centuries. I mean, I don't like that either. But the ship is all I really know about, and it's been disconnected from all other civilization for so long. So you're from the Uxba, right? Or I guess maybe a future version of it? I think so. Yes, I'm from Uxba. Right, of course. What I really want to know about is Earth. I mean, I'm sort of aware of it. I know it's the planet we all came from. Why am I reading her stuff? I don't read her stuff. Yes, I know a lot about Earth. That's true. Actually, there is this one star that you can see during the day. It's called the sun. Okay. What will I tell her? Because I honestly don't know if we succeeded or not. Considering that this mission failed, I kinda think that all the others would have failed as well. Yes, it does. Okay. I have not seen that city. No, it exists. No, back. No, the gardens are real. Time for the next article. Today I found out why the household servant, I still can't believe we have one, why, has been so insistent on teaching me how to cook. Well, she doesn't call it that. She calls it serving meals. A year ago, I wouldn't have thought that sounded sinister. Now I know better. I don't care about this, I told her after the 7th day in a row of her lessons. Can we do something else? Like going back to sewing? I always loved cosplay. Let's do that. Kinda like this girl. I know it's not fun, but your sister wants you to learn this. Too. And it's very important. Your father is concerned too, so take it seriously, please, young miss. Don't call me that, I said. I don't remember exactly what I said. Impromptu or next response along the lines of, why is it important or something? I don't remember what I said, just her response, which blew me away. So you'll make a good wife, of course. Again, I don't remember what I said in response. Maybe I told her that I didn't want to. Maybe I told her that I was too young to care about that. Maybe I said I'd just go marry someone who was good at it himself. When it was time to care about that, whatever I said, she didn't take it seriously. Don't be serious. Don't be silly, she said, as if I was obviously joking. Your father is really worried about your marriage next year. Now is not the time to joke around on the matter. My what? Oh my, she said. He never told you. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Pretend I said nothing. I didn't mean to ruin the surprise. I'm sure he'd want to explain the happy news himself. Are you serious? I asked. The idea didn't make any sense. But since when did anything in this hell make sense? She said. You're going to be so happy to hear who it is. He'd better explain, I shouted as I stormed off. He'd better. And let me just check to see if we have anything else at all. Nope. Time to read the message. Oh, hi. Sure. I've honestly been waiting for you to ask. Sorry, my ear itches. I need to adjust my microphone for a second. Okay. I'm not actually sure of my ulterior motives. I'm not actually sure what I'm doing here. No, I don't see that as cynical at all, no. This might be important. Okay, so we finished block 5. Oh! This is what we need. That'll be the password. Dear Diary, this week I tried to convince the old man to put me back into stasis by going on a hunger strike, but it didn't work. Obviously, on the plus side, at least I figured out where the stupid name they keep calling me came from. Sorry, that last bit was written yesterday. I couldn't bring myself to keep going. I just kept crying. I still would be, but well, it just gets exhausting after a while. I'm too tired to cry. Things aren't going to get any better. They can't get any better. I'm not going to get put back into stasis. I'll be dead by the time I'm 18. Oh why? Why did I ever agree to be frozen in the first place? If the future can't make me better, I'd rather die with my family there. At least, rather than these awful Kims. I wonder if they realize they'll realize that I was right after I die. Anyway, hunger strike. It was really hard, and I kinda cheated by sneaking into the kitchen while no one was looking. But it at least convinced Father to listen. Fine, he said by the 4th dinner time. I'll show you why I can't. Up until he said that, I had been hopeful. Everything would be fine if he just put me back, I thought. But, sorry, I guess I've been trying to write this for 2 days now. It's really hard. Anyway, he took me to go see the egg I hatched from. Stupid name for the stasis pod. When he said hatched, the worst possible thing came to mind. Worse, it turned out to be true. In order to get me out, he had smashed apart the glass with a hammer. The pod was still full of shards. All my hope died when I saw the broken glass. The time was right to bring you into the world, he said. I don't remember what I said. Something obscene, probably. It wasn't enough. I know it was hard. I know it's hard, Pale Bride, but it's for a greater purpose. What was the point of arguing? It was broken, and nobody in this awful future would know how to fix the pod now. Instead, I argued with what I could. Why do you keep calling me that? I said to him. He responded by pointing at an inscription my real father had left on the pod, a message for me to read when I woke up. The first line was written in Chinese characters, his idea being fancy, I suppose. But he explained them in Korean underneath. See, the old man told me. The rest is foreign and archaic, but it names you at the top, the Pale Bride. It didn't say that. It didn't say that at all. I shrieked at him in response. You idiot. You moron. You illiterate. Probably some other things too. I can't remember exactly. I was furious. Are you stupid? That's not how those characters read. It says, to my sick daughter. Sick daughter, you illiterate monster. It says sick daughter, me. He started to argue but then stopped. I think he was patronizing me. As if he could read, as if I can't read simple Korean script. He just asked, in the smuggest voice. Then what should I call you, child? I screamed. I'd already told him 1,000 times before. Hyun-ae, Oh. Hyun-ae. That can't be the password, though. Yeah, there's a shocking revelation for you. I can guess what you're going to ask, and yes, it's me. Why couldn't you just tell me this? Well, you asked for all those logs, right? That's the information you were looking for, wasn't it? I'm not really an AI. I mean, I am now, but I used to be a girl. And I just thought, well, I thought it would be easier to just pretend to be the log-keeping program rather than explain the whole situation. I don't really wish to drag out the point. You've already heard enough about me. I'm sure you don't want more. I mean, I understand. I figured out what you were actually looking for at the very start. It's obvious, really. Well, I've re-enabled admin access. Just, please, to be honest with me. What is it you wanted to know about? Well, I would have said the admin password, but I don't want to piss off the angry AI. Really? You really mean that? Wow, I don't know what to say. I'm not really used to this. Thank you so much for listening to me after so many years, after what happened. It's just really nice to be heard. If I could hug you right now, I would. Okay. Time for the override panel. Okay. What are the... Okay, first I'll type in help to remind myself of the commands. Hyun-ae. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be a while. Is this really a good idea? I'm not exactly sure. Is this a good idea? I mean, these things were damaged. But what damaged them? Was it human? Was it just accidental occurrence? Was it an accident? Oh. Okay. I guess we're gonna start figuring some stuff out about Mute. Sorry. I don't want to do this, Hyun-ae. But I do. What's this gonna do? What's this gonna do? Oh. Okay, what the hell is going on? Wait, remote connection established. Is there somebody out there from outside the ship? Okay, sorry, I'm just taking an inventory of the systems right now. Could you give me a second here? Like I've been out of commission for 622 years. Right, that's kind of messed up. Anyway, I'm up to speed now. Logs are basically saying that nothing has happened since I went offline, except the ship's slowly losing power, and the main reaction has seen better days. But you... Hello. You're the first person from outside the ship I've had contact with, well, as far as I can remember. I'm Mute. AI in charge of the Mugunghwa security operations. It's nice to meet you. Okay, it looks like I can't actually get any text input from you. I'm guessing this is all that crazy-ass murderesses? Oh. That doesn't sound good. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself anyway? This is kind of a weird question, but are you a man or a woman? I'm a man. Gotcha, sir. That's good to know. Do you have any idea how hard it is to talk to someone when you don't even know that much about them? So where are you from? Earth, or are you from one of the colonies? Wait, there are colonies, right? I mean, I always got the impression that this ship was supposed to be guess what, the ship failed and there are no other colonies. Oh, my bad then. My memory goes back to about 300 years before getting deactivated, so I wouldn't really know. Pretty much all my knowledge of anything before the year 0 comes, secondhand from the Pale Bride's childhood diaries. And well, man, they're about as childish as it possibly gets. Well, I'm not really going to find out more with that line of questioning, right? Okay, what else is important that I can ask in binary questions? Oh, I know. So are you married yet? No. Fair enough. Related to that, I, don't really know much about spaceships or anything, but I can get a visual on yours. And it looks really, really small. Are you all... is it just you all alone there? Yes. A man in the middle of space, all on his own. Sounds awfully romantic. Well, I think that's about all I can think of for now. Sorry, it's not really a lot to go off of. I know, although I guess I did get the most important things. I'll let you know if I think of anything else, alright? Anyway, from what it looks like, you were going over some logs with that crazy murderous bitch, right? Oh. God, I hope this is slander. I'd love to help you with those instead. As an added bonus, I promise I won't ever commit mass murder, unlike a certain someone. Okay. Helpful notes. Smith family tree. Okay, what does she have to say about this? Well, I think that speaks for itself, doesn't it? That's what a genealogy is supposed to look like. Hope that's more helpful. Okay. Okay, so not much from that. I'm gonna go back to the block index and ask about... just ask about a lot of the stuff that I asked about with other people. Gotcha, you want to hear about the Smith family. Oh yeah, you're gonna love this. These people had problems like you would not believe. Technically, I belong to the Ryu family, but, well, I spent a lot of time keeping up on the Smith family's gossip. They used to be the most important noble house, even above the Kims, you know. So, I know a lot about them. What sort of thing do you want to hear about? I can definitely do scandals. Oh, you're gonna absolutely love this. It's really, really hot. Unfortunately, it probably doesn't go into as much detail as you'd like, but well, wow, just see for yourself. And I'm gonna get the other information as well. Oh sure, it's all very fascinating stuff. Problem is, somebody encrypted it all in such a way that I can't access it all. No way I can. Captain's orders, and unfortunately, I'm literally incapable of disobeying. But if you have admin access, you can get to them yourself. Just type decrypt block 3 in the console, and that'll open it all up. Okay. good idea. But let's try it. Override terminal. Right now, I just want to unlock everything I can, so that I can just have options. I'm not sure I'm spelling that right. Yeah.